Hello, students. Let us start with the last part of the linear equation in two variables, and that are the application of linear equation, which we also call it as word problems. Now, to solve the word problems, the most important thing is getting the equations right. Now, how to get the equations right? Once we get the equation right, we are almost done with the sum. So in every sum of linear equation in two variables, we will be having two, the first condition and the second condition. With the help of those condition, we will be forming the first equation and the second equation. So here is one sum in front of us. We'll look at the sum. Afterwards, first let us understand how to form the equation. There are certain words which represent certain mathematical symbols, and those are, let us first see what are those uh, symbols, and those are sum. We all know that sum represents addition. Difference means subtraction. Now, when we have to multiply, then which word represent multiplication? That is times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. It represents multiplication. Product is also one of the word which represents the multiplication. We have words such as ones, which is we represent as 1 into 2 into. The word for it is twice. Thrice means 3 into. And after this, once means 1 into. Twice 2 into. 3 into means thrice. 4 into, 5 into, and 6 into, that we represent as 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and so on. Now after this, division. Which word represent division? So ratio is the word which represent division. 4 is to 5, we write 4 upon 5. 5 is to 2, we write 5 upon 2. So ratio represents division. Now students, when we form the equation, normally we should search for the word is, was, will be. 99% we get the word is. Now is represents equal to. Whatever things are given before is, that forms the LHS, and whatever is given after is, that forms the RHS. Okay. Now, before we start solving the application sum, the word problem sum, these are the basic things which we should know. And once we know this, it becomes easy to form the equation. Now, let us start with the sum. This is the sum based on age. So, the sum is, let us read the sum. The sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. If we double the age of father and add it to the age of his son, the sum is 95. Find their present ages. So the last thing is what to find, students. We have to find their ages. So we will always consider the elder one as x. So here we are going to assume, let the present age of father be x years and the present age of son be y years. So let us first start with the assumption. We will assume the two variables x and y. We are starting with the solution. Our first step, let the present age of father. Now in the ages sum, students, normally we get the condition as some years hence or some years ago. Here we don't have such condition. Let the present age of father be x years. Years we can also represent as YRS, and the present age of son, and the present age of son by years, and the present age of son by years. Now, as I've said earlier, in this type of sum, we should have two conditions to form two equation. So we'll look at the first condition. So after assuming x and y, our next step is according to the first given condition. The next step is according to first given condition. And we'll look at the first condition. We'll read the sum again. The sum of father's age and twice the age of his son. Sum means what, students? Sum means what? Sum means addition. We are going to add. So slowly, step by step, we will read the words and will form the equation. The sum means plus. The sum of what? Father's age. Father's age is what? X. And twice the age of his son. Twice means 2 into. Twice the age of his son, that is y. 2y. Is means equal to, is 70. So x plus 2y equal to 70. This is our first linear equation. We are going to mark it as equation number 1. Let us underline the first equation we got. Next, according to second given condition. The next step is according to second given condition. According to second given condition. And let's see what is our second condition. Second condition is if we double the age of father. Double means what? Double means we multiply it by 2. For example, double of 4 is 8, double of 5 is 10. So double means we multiply the given thing with 2. So if we double what? Double the age of father. Father's age is what? X. So double the age of father means 2 into x. If we double the age of the father and add it to the age of his son. So son's age is y. So 2x plus y. The sum is means equal to, the sum is 95. So this is our second linear equation in standard form. We'll mark it as equation number 2. Now we'll look at both the equation and we need to solve it by either elimination method or substitution method. You can go any of the one method. Now don't go for the rule method, the Cramer's rule method. Now why? I have seen most of the students following the Cramer's rule method also. I will advise you students, don't go by the rule method because it is lengthy as compared to the elimination method and the substitution method. So it will take more time. So I will advise you, either you solve this further by the elimination method or by the substitution method. Now we look at the terms. To cancel, either our x should be exactly same or y should be exactly same. Now here we are having 1x and here it is 2x. Here we are having 2y, here it is 1y. Neither x is exactly same nor y is exactly same. So can we make it same? Yes. We can multiply 2 to equation 1 and hence our 2x will be same. Or we can multiply 2 to equation 2 and hence our 2y will be same. You can go for any one of the option. We are going here to make x term same. So we will be multiplying 2 throughout by equation 1. So our next step is multiplying equation 1 throughout by 2. Multiplying equation 1 throughout by 2. So hence what we get? We get 2 into x, that is 2x, 2 into 2y, that is 4y, and 2 into 70, that is 140. We'll mark it as the third equation. Now 2x is exactly same. It is having same sign, plus 2x plus 2x. So to cancel plus 2x and plus 2x, we need to do subtracting. So it is subtracting equation 2 from 3. Subtracting equation 2 from 3. Since I wrote 2 from 3, after from we have written 3, so we'll start from equation 3. So your 2x plus 4y equal to 140, and then 2x plus y equal to 95. Subtraction sign will change. Plus 2x will become minus 2x, plus y minus y, plus 95 will become minus 95. Plus 2x minus 2x will get cancelled. 4y minus 1y will give us 3y. 140 minus 95. Therefore 3y equals to 45. Therefore y is equals to 45 upon 3, and hence we get y is equals to 15. Now once we get y, value of y, we'll substitute it in any of the equation to get the value of x. So substituting y is equals to 15 in equation, any equation students we can substitute. Here we are substituting in equation 1. So substituting y equals to 15 in equation 1. Equation 1 is x plus 2y equal to 70. X plus, in the place of y, we will write the value of y. 2 into 15 is 30. Plus 30 will go that side. It will become minus 30. And hence we get x is equals to 40. Our final answer in the word problem should be in the statement, students. Therefore, our final answer is, therefore, father's present age is 40 years and son's present age is 15 years. Father's present age is 40 years and son's present age is 15 years. I hope you have understood, students. In the next lecture, we will study word problems based on fractions. I hope you have understood, students. In the next video, I will be solving the word problems based on fraction, based on 2-digit numbers, based on speed, distance, and time. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing, keep working hard. Thank you, students. Bye.